law and fairness, I want to move on, if I can, to the Just Stop Oil sentences, which were high, to say the least.
Yeah.
Now,
what sentence would you have given?
That's a very interesting question, and I won't make comment. I do know the prosecutors involved and a number of people who were actively engaged in that case, and if anybody... Well, the people that were there will tell you it was pretty much a circus. So the Extinction Rebellion defendants used the opportunity for the trial to make political statements rather than engaging in the court process. And I suspect, to a degree, that may have had some influence on the outcome. But 5-year prison sentence, the longest ever jail sentence for a non-violent protest. What do you make of that, Ian?
My heart says, I wish it was 10. And my head says, that's quite a lot.
Right.
Which I know is sitting on the fence a bit, but, I mean, like you, I wasn't in court. And if they did treat the court as a circus, then, I mean, you know far better than I do, but, I mean, a judge has to take that into account.
Yeah, I mean, I can think of, when I read about crimes of violence, you know, against women and children, and the sentences meted out for that seem to be a lot lower. That makes me pause for thought. But again, you know, let's remember this was about the blocking of the motorway, I think back in 22. I think also in the court, evidence came out that as an organisation they were training people to go up gantries. It was really about stopping our country moving. So I'm sure there'll be some sort of... You're a lawyer, you'll know. I'm sure there'll be an appeal on this, and there are already people appealing to the Attorney-General to look at this sentence. But I think, you know, Extinction Rebellion... there's a way to protest, and the way they're going about it is just putting people off.
I mean, we look at the details on this one. So, you know, an economic cost of at least $765,000, the cost of the police, more than $1.1 million, more than 50,000 hours of vehicle delay, affected more than 700,000 vehicles. I mean, we don't know...
Ambulances couldn't get through, people couldn't go to work,
you know,
everything.
It does blight people's lives when this happens, but I guess they would say, you know, it's worth it for the cause, but it seems like this is sending out a message to others, isn't it? Don't do this kind of...
That's the point. If you're sitting as judge, it's a deterrent to those who would otherwise do it.
The question is, have they got a cell for them?
That's a good point.
You know, where they're going to go.
But Rob, what happens now? Because if it goes to the Attorney-General, what powers does the Attorney-General
Well, it wouldn't
have
go
to
to the Attorney-General, first of all. I mean, the first thing is the appeal from the defence team.
No, but the Attorney-General can...
She could intervene.
He.
Excuse me. He could intervene, forgive me. But the first step is for the defence to apply straight away to say that the sentence is unduly hard. We will see. Can I ask you another question? It's obviously the news that everybody's talking about.